Elections are over, results are out. Now all eyes on the BJP allies. Nitish Kumar is currently in Delhi. Chandrababu Naidu is all set to reach Delhi shortly to be holding this key meeting with the BJP top brass at 4 p.m. to discuss the next course of action. Chandrababu Naidu, who clearly stated that he will be by the BJP's side, he's put forth 10 demands is what we hear before forming a sarkar with the NDA. Chandrababu Naidu has asked for a Lok Sabha Speaker's post, for Finance Ministry, Health, Education, Agriculture, Jal Shakti Ministries, among the many. A huge list of demands that has been placed, we hear. Not just the TDP, but the other allies, Nitish Kumar's JDU, has also sought 3 ministers or ministries. Shinde Sena wants at least 1 ministry, 2 state ministers' post. LJP wants 1 ministry, 1 state minister's post, and HAM, Hindustan Awami Morcha, wants Jitin Ram Manjhi to be made Mantri in the Modi cabinet. So the list of demands are now just pouring into the BJP senior leadership as the BJP has fallen short of making a majority this election on its own. Ever since the JDU emerged as a kingmaker, its Neta has been dropping big ambition hints. JDU MLC is now rooting for Nitish Kumar to be the Prime Minister of India, stating that there can be no better Prime Minister than Nitish himself.
No, don't bother. No, hear me, I say. You are very loud. You want news, always. I am also experienced. I have seen so many political changes in this country. We are in NDA. I am going for NDA meeting. In course of time, anything will report to you. Thank you.
नीतीश कुमार जी से बेहतर कौन हो सकता है प्रधानमंत्री? नीतीश कुमार एक सीजन और बहुत बेहतर पॉलिटिशियन है जो समाज को समझते हैं, देश को समझते हैं और अपने डेमोक्रेटिक इंस्टीट्यूशन जितने हैं उनकी इज्जत करना और डेमोक्रेटिक तरीके से आगे बढ़ना, लोगों को जोड़ के चलना, फैसले में सबको साझा करना, तो नीतीश कुमार जी से बेहतर कौन हो सकता है? लेकिन बहरहाल हम लोग एनडीए अलायंस में हैं अभी और ये सब इस वक्त कहने की बात नहीं है, लेकिन नीतीश कुमार पहले भी थे, लोग चाहते थे कि वो प्रधानमंत्री बने, आज भी लोग चाहते हैं और मुझे लगता है कि इस रिजल्ट के बाद उनसे उम्मीदें लोगों को ज्यादा बढ़ी।
आज तमाम सांसद उनसे मिलकर उनका धन्यवाद करने, उनको बधाई देने, उनको शुभकामनाएं देने और उनका आशीर्वाद लेने गए। मुख्यमंत्री जी ने भी दिल खोलकर बधाई और आशीर्वाद दिया और अब आगे सरकार बनाने के लिए मुख्यमंत्री जी, हम सब लोग आज एनडीए की भी बैठक है प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में, अब हम सब लोग दिल्ली जा रहे हैं।
इसके साथ मैं रहने वाला हूँ, ऐसा उनका स्टेटमेंट आया है, वो नहीं देखा।
आप चंद्रबाबू नायडू से बात करेंगे? नीतीश कुमार से बात करेंगे?
नहीं, क्योंकि ये इशू हमारी नीति में जो तय हो जाएगा इस लाइन पर हम जाएंगे, अभी हमने बात ही नहीं की।
चंद्रबाबू नायडू जी और नीतीश कुमार जी। चंद्रबाबू नायडू जी वो शख्स हैं जिन्होंने संघीय ढांचे की मजबूती के लिए यहीं दिल्ली में धरना दिया था, आंदोलन किया था इस सरकार के खिलाफ, मोदी जी के खिलाफ। राज्यों के हक कैसे मारे जाते हैं उसको लेकर उन्होंने विरोध दर्ज कराया था। दूसरा, उन्होंने 19 के चुनाव के पहले सबको लामबंद करने की कोशिश की थी। दूसरे नेता है नीतीश कुमार जी, इंडिया गठबंधन के लोगों को लामबंद करने की उन्होंने चुनाव के पहले कोशिश की थी। तो जरूर इन बातों पर आत्मावलोकन करेंगे, सोचेंगे, विचार करेंगे कि किस तरह से उनको भी प्रताड़ित करने का काम प्रधानमंत्री जी ने और गृह मंत्री जी ने और बीजेपी ने किया।
2024 results are of dramatic importance for India's politics. Mr. Narendra Modi has been rejected by the people. The brand of politics that Mr. Narendra Modi plays, the politics of misusing agencies, the politics of arrogance, the politics of divisiveness, the politics of polarization, the politics of hatred, all this has been rejected by the voter. This is a personal defeat for Mr. Narendra Modi. It is a decisive personal rejection of Mr. Narendra Modi by the voters of India. This election was fought on the name of Mr. Narendra Modi. It was as if he was the candidate in all 543 constituencies. There was no other candidate. And the BJP has failed to get a majority.
All right, let me cut across to our correspondent Abhishek Anand, who's currently right outside Nitish Kumar's residence in Delhi. Abhishek, we hear Nitish has landed. Has he spoken to the media? We heard his son Tejasvi, beg your pardon, we heard Tejasvi Yadav of the India bloc basically coming forward and saying that he greeted Nitish Kumar on the flight and asked the media there to wait and watch what happens next. But give us more on Nitish's body language. Did you see him enter his home?
When Navina, we saw him entering his home, he was smiling and waving towards the media persons. And, you know, Nitish Kumar is a person who is a very hard bargainer. He is not just any other politician. He has been in the India bloc and now he is with the NDA. So, now, things which the NDA, they thought that they are going to make a government, but now the dependency has increased on these parties. So, how these parties will react, how many seats these parties in the ministerial cabinet, how many seats these parties will seek. These are the things which are going to be discussed in the meetings.
All right. Abhishek, we're going to try and patch you. It seems like there's a problem with your connection. But Nitish Kumar has just arrived into Delhi. He's right now at his residence. And remember, he is, as per all our correspondents, a hard negotiator. In fact, Nitish Kumar has already made a list of his demands and very clear at that. Nitish Kumar says he wants a bunch of ministries. And apart from that, could he be harboring prime ministerial ambitions? Now, that's the big question here, because one of his own leaders, an MLC of the JDU, has already spoken to the media and spoken his mind clear, saying there is no better prime minister that India can have than Nitish Kumar. While his leader says that, does Nitish Kumar echo the same feelings? Is he thinking the same? Is he going to be putting that demand forward? That's something that we've only got to wait and watch. We have no choice but to show some patience here. In the meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi is due to take oath as the Prime Minister on the 8th of June. This is a strong message coming in from the sources within the BJP that 8 June, 8 p.m. is the date and time that's been fixed for Prime Minister Modi to take oath for the third time as a Prime Minister. And at that point, there's also going to be a cabinet that will be formed, and they too will be taking oath on the same day. So while BJP is already planning to have Prime Minister Modi take oath, here you have enough and more speculations doing the round on whether Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu, who among the two may be harboring prime ministerial ambitions, and if they're going to be putting that demand forward as well, apart from the other host of demands that they have on the list. Paulami Saha joins us for more on that. Paulami, Nitish Kumar has just landed into Delhi. He's at his home, and we hear that he's waiting for the 4 p.m. NDA meeting. All eyes on that NDA meet, where list of demands will be placed by Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu. Would you break it down for us? Nitish specifically, what are the demands that he is touted to make?
Well, as far as Nitish Kumar is concerned, it remains to be seen, of course, what those demands are going to be at the moment. Because, of course, he's going to seek key portfolios for, of course, the JDU. He has already spoken about proportionate distribution of portfolios. In terms of the numbers that you have, you get a proportionate number of ministerial berths as well. So that is something that he is going to focus on. He, of course, has on record record spoken about the fact that, demanding special category status for Bihar will continue to be a demand, but unlikely that is going to be a part of the negotiation at the moment. But yes, Nitish Kumar does realize that alongside Chandrababu Naidu, he is in pole position at the moment. So it's going to be very crucial what these negotiations, in fact, hold at the moment, because that meeting is expected to take place at about 4 p.m. on the 7th of June. Nabila, as we've been reporting, there will be an NDA coalition partners meeting where formally, after of course all of the negotiations and hectic parleys are over, very formally in a formal meeting, Prime Minister Modi will be chosen as the leader of the coalition, and he will then, alongside with his partners, go and stake claim at the President House at Rashtrapati Bhavan to form the next government of India.
All right, Pauline, thanks very much.